Have you ever locked eyes with someone across the room and wondered if there's a hidden message in that glance? Can a simple smile or a casual chat hide deeper feelings? It's a common situation. You meet someone, feel a connection, but aren't sure if they feel the same way. Is it just friendliness, or do her smiles and looks mean something more? If this sounds familiar, join us as we delve into the world where actions speak louder than words, inspired by Stoic philosophy. Today, we'll explore 12 subtle signs that a woman might have feelings for you, but is trying to hide them. Our goal isn't just to list these signs, but to give you the tools to recognize them accurately. By the end of this journey, you'll be better at understanding unspoken signals and maybe even spot if someone special is showing interest in you. Now, let's get started. Number 1. The meaning-laden smile. Let's take a moment to appreciate the magic of a smile. When a woman tries to hide her feelings but lets them slip through her smile, it's like discovering a delightful secret. Pay close attention to how she smiles when she sees you. Is it just a polite gesture, or does it light up her whole face, sparkling in her eyes? If her smile seems to glow brighter in your presence, it may hint at a bond that surpasses simple friendship. Think about what Marcus Aurelius said. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. In the world of human interaction, the true meaning often lies in the small, subtle gestures rather than grand displays. A smile can be one of those powerful yet modest gestures. When you next see her, notice her smile. Does it seem genuine and warm? Does it linger a bit longer when she's around you? Does she smile with her eyes, creating that telltale sparkle that shows true happiness? These are subtle yet significant signs that she might have feelings for you but isn't ready to express them out loud. Her smile can reveal a lot about her emotions. It's a silent communicator, often speaking volumes about what's in her heart. If you notice that her smile is especially radiant when she's with you, it could be her way of showing affection without saying a word. Remember, in the realm of emotions and connections, the small things matter the most. A simple smile can convey feelings of joy, comfort, and even love. So the next time you encounter her, pay close attention to her smile. It might be telling you more than you think, hinting at feelings she's not yet ready to share openly. This small gesture could be her way of letting you into her world, showing you a glimpse of her true emotions. Understanding these subtle signals can bring you closer to recognizing mutual feelings and deepening your connection. So keep an eye out for that enchanting smile and let it guide you to a deeper understanding of her heart. Number 2. Hair touching and body language imitation. Have you ever noticed her gently running her fingers through her hair while talking to you? This timeless gesture goes beyond a simple habit. It's often a subconscious act of grooming that signals attraction. Women tend to play with their hair, twirl it, or brush it back when they're around someone they like. Another fascinating behavior to watch for is mirroring. Mirroring happens when she instinctively copies your body language. If you lean forward, she leans forward. If you cross your legs, she does the same. This subtle mimicry shows a sense of harmony and connection. It reflects her interest and her unconscious desire to sync with you. So, next time you're chatting with her, observe her actions casually. Is she playing with her hair more than usual? Does her body language mirror yours? These silent cues might be hinting at a hidden attraction. When she touches her hair while talking to you, it could be her way of showing she cares about her appearance in your presence. This small, seemingly insignificant action can actually be a big clue about how she feels. Similarly, mirroring is an instinctive behavior that shows she's in tune with you. When she mirrors your movements, it's her way of building a connection and showing that she's comfortable with you. This subconscious action can be a powerful indicator of her feelings. By paying attention to these small gestures, you can gain a deeper understanding of her true emotions. Her actions can speak volumes about her feelings, even when she doesn't say anything directly. So, keep an eye out for these signs. They might reveal that she's interested in you more than you realize. Number 3, remember the little things. When you're exploring whether a woman might be interested in you, one of the most telling signs to look out for is how attentively she remembers the small details from your conversations. This isn't merely about possessing a sharp memory, it's about the depth of attention she is dedicating to your words and actions. If she frequently recalls minor specifics, such as the name of your favorite song, the quirky nickname of your pet, or that little story you told about your childhood, especially after mentioning them just once, it's a clear indicator that she's truly listening and deeply engaged. Think about how she brings up these details during your chats. Does she mention that small cafe you expressed your fondness for? Or recall your favorite movie that you once casually mentioned? This behavior goes beyond simple politeness or making conversation. It's a sign that she genuinely cares about what you share and is keen on getting to know you on a deeper, more personal level. Her remembering these nuances is her subtle yet impactful way of demonstrating that she values your interactions and is potentially interested in building something more substantial with you. These small acts of remembrance are often more impactful than grand gestures. They suggest a thoughtful, genuine interest in who you are as an individual, not just the surface details. Such moments reveal that she's paying close attention not just to the stories you tell, but also to how these stories define and delight you. This attentiveness is a powerful foundation for any relationship, as it shows a commitment to understanding and appreciating the other person wholly. So, the next time you find yourselves in conversation, pay extra attention to her recollections. Note not only what she remembers, but also how she integrates these memories into your ongoing interactions. This could reveal much about her feelings and interest level, providing a window into her thoughts and the possible future of your connection. Remember, in the dance of budding relationships, these attentive exchanges often pave the way to deeper understanding and mutual affection. Number 4, inviting gestures. Body language can often tell you a whole lot, sometimes even more than words do. When a woman likes you, the way she moves and acts around you can subtly show her interest. It's really important to watch for these physical signs that say, "I'm interested." For instance, pay attention if she leans in closer while you're talking, unfolds her arms to show a more open posture, or even points her feet towards you. These actions don't just mean she's paying attention to the conversation. They're signs that she feels a connection to you and might be interested in something more. When she relaxes her posture or opens her arms, it suggests she's comfortable around you and possibly ready to take your relationship beyond just casual talking. On the flip side, if her body language is closed off, like crossed arms or feet turned away, it might mean she's not that into you or she wants to keep some distance. So the next time you're with her, take a moment to really observe. Does her posture welcome you? Does she seem open and inviting? These subtle cues could be her way of showing interest in you, signaling that there might be room for deeper, more meaningful interactions. Keep a keen eye on these non-verbal hints. They can often tell you more about her feelings than her words might let on. Whether it's the way she tilts her head when you speak, or how quickly she moves to make space for you, each gesture is a piece of the puzzle in understanding her interest. Recognizing these signs can not only help you feel more confident in her feelings, but also guide you in deciding how to proceed with potential romantic intentions. Remember, understanding body language is like learning a new language. It takes time, but can be incredibly revealing and rewarding. Number 5. Lip-licking and anxious behaviors. When a woman is attracted to someone but tries to conceal it, her body language might unintentionally reveal her true feelings. A notable example of this is when she frequently licks her lips. This action isn't merely a random habit. If she does this often in your presence, it could indicate nervous excitement or a subconscious attempt to draw attention to her lips, a well-recognized sign of attraction. Beyond this, signs of nervousness can also unveil hidden emotions. This might manifest as fidgeting, playing with her jewelry or clothes, or even showing a slight stutter. These behaviors are particularly significant when they occur predominantly in the presence of someone she finds appealing. It's as though her body and mind are in an internal conflict, unsure how to navigate her feelings or what to express verbally. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once stated, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." Applying this wisdom to interpreting subtle cues is essential. Adopting a calm and rational approach can help you discern the real meaning behind her actions. Does she frequently lick her lips or display signs of restlessness when interacting with you? These seemingly minor actions can be quiet admissions of deeper feelings. Moreover, observe her eye contact. Does she maintain prolonged eye contact or quickly look away only to glance back at you? Both can be indicators of attraction. Prolonged eye contact can signify an attempt to create a connection, while looking away and then back again might indicate she's trying to manage her attraction while still feeling drawn to you. Additionally, notice if she mirrors your actions. If she subconsciously copies your movements, like touching her face when you do, it's often a sign that she's in tune with you and possibly interested. Keeping an eye on these indicators can offer profound insights into her emotions, providing a clearer picture of her feelings than words might ever convey. Understanding these subtle expressions of body language can guide you in comprehending the depth of her interest and emotional state. Number 6. Baring her neck. In the nuanced world of nonverbal cues, the way a woman exposes her neck can reveal significant emotions. This gesture may appear in different forms, perhaps a subtle tilt of her head backward, choosing outfits that highlight an open neckline, or even a casual sweep of her hand to reveal the nape of her neck. But why is this significant? The neck is a sensitive and vulnerable area, and its exposure symbolizes a level of openness and vulnerability. By revealing her neck, she might be conveying, perhaps even without realizing it, a sense of trust and receptiveness toward you. This act serves as a quiet invitation, an unspoken gesture that suggests she's comfortable enough to let you come closer. This behavior has roots in ancient instincts. Among animals, exposing the neck is often a sign of submission and trust. Remarkably, these primal impulses are still present in human interactions. When a woman frequently exposes her neck, it's not just a casual gesture. It's deeply ingrained in our biology as a sign of openness and trust. Therefore, in your interactions with her, pay close attention to this subtle cue. Although it might seem minor, it carries significant implications about her comfort level and interest in you. This nuanced communication can reveal a readiness to connect more deeply. a sign that she feels safe and possibly interested in fostering a closer relationship. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca famously said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." This wisdom holds true even in the context of understanding nonverbal cues. Being aware of subtle signals like the exposure of the neck can provide you with the knowledge needed to seize the moment. This mindfulness allows you to appreciate and respond to these cues, potentially deepening your connection and understanding with someone. In recognizing these signs, you are better prepared to interact in a way that aligns with both her comfort and interest, turning what might seem like serendipity into an opportunity for meaningful interaction. Number 7. Momentary looks. When a woman conceals her affection, her eyes often unintentionally reveal her true feelings. Observe how frequently she glances in your direction. These fleeting looks are more than just casual observations. They suggest a deeper, hidden interest. It's a delicate dance of eye contact and quick diversions. She attempts to establish a connection through her gaze, yet quickly averts her eyes to maintain a sense of mystery. This subtle interplay of looking and looking away can be a telltale sign of her underlying emotions, indicating an interest that she might not be ready to openly acknowledge. Understanding the power of eye contact in human psychology is key in these scenarios. Direct eye contact can be intense and revealing. If she's interested, she might find it challenging to maintain prolonged eye contact due to the strong emotions it evokes. Instead, she might opt for brief, shy glances. These fleeting looks can be her way of showing interest without becoming too vulnerable. The reluctance to hold eye contact might signal a mix of attraction and nervousness, making these quick glances a subtle yet significant indicator of her feelings. If you find that her eyes frequently flick towards you and then abruptly turn away, especially when your gazes intersect, this behavior holds significant meaning. These brief moments, where her eyes meet yours only to quickly look away, are her subtle attempts at making a connection while still maintaining a veil over her true emotions. This dance of looks, where she momentarily locks eyes with you before breaking contact, can be intriguing and revealing. Such glances, although short-lived, are deeply meaningful. They act as a bridge between her internal feelings and the external expression she's willing to show. By catching these quick looks, you're witnessing a quiet, yet potent signal of her interest. This eye contact, shy and fleeting, serves as a means for her to reach out to you, an expression of curiosity or affection that she's not yet ready to articulate fully. Therefore, it's important to be observant and sensitive to these swift but impactful exchanges. Each glance, while swift, carries a weight of unspoken words and emotions. Recognizing these can help you understand the depth of her interest and perhaps the reservations she feels. Stay vigilant and considerate, as these moments can offer profound insights into her feelings and the potential for a deeper connection. Number 8. Additional care and appearance. It's quite usual to see people paying attention to their appearance, but when she starts making noticeable changes or enhancements specifically before meeting you, it could signal something more significant. Pay attention to whether she steps up her efforts in dressing up or styling her hair when she knows she'll be around you. This could manifest as choosing more stylish or flattering outfits, applying makeup with greater precision, or trying out new hairstyles that perhaps she hasn't worn before. These actions go beyond mere vanity or the everyday desire to look good. They are targeted efforts meant to draw your attention and make an impression on you. Such deliberate changes in her appearance can be a clear indication that she values your perception of her and possibly wants to attract your interest more directly. This enhanced attention to her appearance acts as a form of silent communication. It's her subtle way of signaling her interest in you, aiming to captivate your notice. It shows that she cares about how you see her and is possibly trying to appeal to your preferences or interests. Therefore, the next time you meet her, take a moment to observe any changes in her appearance. These adjustments are not just about vanity. They are significant indicators of her efforts to impress you and express her attraction. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. In her case, her changes in appearance are conscious acts, expressions of her interest and affection towards you. By making these changes, she is essentially embodying the qualities she wishes to present to you, reinforcing the notion that actions often speak louder than words in conveying one's feelings. Number 9. Implicit praise. Keep an ear out for comments that subtly highlight your strengths or positive traits. Sometimes, in the midst of a group, she might throw a quiet compliment your way about your quick thinking, or laugh a little longer at your jokes. Or perhaps, during a one-on-one conversation, she might show genuine appreciation for your thoughtful opinions or the way you handle discussions. These compliments are often wrapped in subtlety, skirting direct declarations of affection while still signaling her admiration for aspects of your personality. These understated acknowledgments are far from trivial. They are meaningful. They serve as her method of showing appreciation and admiration without fully revealing her feelings. It's a careful strategy, allowing her to express respect and esteem without the vulnerability of outright rejection. Therefore, in your interactions with her, pay close attention to the subtleties of her language. Listen for those compliments that come wrapped in everyday talk. These seemingly simple words might actually be clues to her deeper feelings. By tuning into these details, you might discover signs of affection she's not ready to openly admit. This approach not only helps you grasp the depth of her regard, but also enhances your understanding of the dynamics between you two. Number 10. Opt to sit close to you. Pay attention to her seating choices in different environments, such as at the office, in educational settings, or at social gatherings. If you notice that she frequently opts to sit near you, despite there being a plethora of other seating options available, consider this a significant clue. This isn't just happenstance. It's a deliberate choice she's making. Choosing to sit near you allows her to be in your immediate vicinity, which makes engaging in spontaneous conversations and participating in shared experiences much easier. It's a strategic yet subtle way for her to enjoy your presence and interact with you more frequently without making her intentions too obvious. This positioning is a non-verbal cue that she values your company and seeks out opportunities to be close to you. Moreover, her choice to sit close by can also facilitate better communication and create a comfortable space for both of you to interact more openly and frequently. It enables a more natural flow of dialogue and exchange of ideas, which might be more strained or sporadic if she were sitting farther away. The next time you find yourselves in the same room, take a moment to observe where she chooses to settle. Her seating choice, although it may seem trivial, can be a subtle yet powerful indicator of her interest in you. It's these small actions, like consistently choosing to be near you, that can reveal much about her feelings and her desire to build a connection with you. By being aware of these details, you can gain deeper insights into the dynamics of your relationship and understand her intentions more clearly. Number 11. Looking for your attention. In the complex world of human interactions, when a woman has feelings for you but isn't ready to show them openly, she might use clever, subtle ways to catch your attention. These methods can vary widely, from the way she talks to the choices she makes in your presence. For instance, she might choose her words carefully, dropping hints or making references that only the two of you would understand, creating a private world between you. Or she might laugh a little louder at your jokes, showing her interest through her reactions. Moreover, she might pick activities or topics she knows you enjoy, signaling her interest by aligning her preferences with yours. This isn't just about sharing hobbies. It's about her wanting to spend quality time with you and show that she values what you like. Watch her behavior closely when she's around you. Does she try to be extra funny? Or does she bring up stories that she knows will grab your interest? Maybe she deliberately guides conversations towards subjects she knows you're passionate about. These actions aren't random. They are her way of subtly catching your eye and showing she cares about what you like. Her efforts to engage you are quiet expressions of her feelings. She's trying to forge a connection and get noticed by you, all while keeping her deeper emotions under wraps. Next time you're together, take a closer look at these behaviors. Her way of speaking, her physical proximity, and even the interests she shares with you are not just coincidences. They're intentional choices meant to draw you closer without being too obvious about her feelings. By recognizing these subtle cues, you can better understand the undercurrents of affection she might be hiding and appreciate the depth of her discreet overtures. Drawing from the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." It's important to apply the same principle in relationships. To truly understand the subtle ways someone might express their feelings, it's essential to develop a sharp ability to observe and to think deeply about what you observe. By tuning into these fine details, you can better appreciate the depth of her interest and respond thoughtfully. Number 12. Enjoying common interests and activities together. When a woman holds affection for you but chooses to keep it under wraps, she may subtly begin to align her interests with yours in a discreet manner. This could involve showing up at events or locations you frequent, initiating conversations about topics she knows capture your attention, or even taking up hobbies that you are deeply passionate about. Pay close attention to any signs that she is becoming increasingly curious about the aspects of your life that excite you. For instance, does she mention a favorite book of yours in passing, or appear at a social event you're involved in? Perhaps she has even started to explore a sport or hobby that you hold dear. These actions go beyond mere coincidence. They are calculated efforts to create a shared platform of interests. By weaving herself into the fabric of your activities and passions, she is not just attempting to be in your presence more often. She is actively trying to build a bridge between her world and yours. This strategy of engaging with your interests serves as a significant sign of her attraction to you. It indicates that her aim is not only to share more experiences with you, but also to deepen the connection by genuinely understanding and participating in what matters to you. Moreover, this approach allows her to be near you in a context that is meaningful and enjoyable for you, which can make her presence feel more natural and less forced. It's a way for her to demonstrate that she values the things that you care about and is willing to invest her time and energy into learning about them. Over time, these shared experiences can foster a deeper intimacy and mutual respect, enhancing the overall quality of the interaction between you two. In essence, her decision to delve into your interests and make them her own is a subtle yet profound testament to her feelings. It's an expression of her desire, not just for casual encounters, but for a meaningful relationship that encompasses shared passions and activities. By recognizing and appreciating these efforts, you can better understand the depth of her affection and the sincerity of her intentions toward forging a closer bond with you. As we wrap up our exploration into the subtle signs of a woman's hidden affection, take a moment to reflect on these delicate indicators and their implications in your own interactions. Being aware of these cues can unlock valuable insights into her concealed emotions, potentially paving the way for deeper connections. Appreciate the importance of recognizing these nuances. They could be the key to developing meaningful relationships. Now, I'd love to hear from all of you. Have you noticed any of these signs in someone you know? Or perhaps you've been the one giving these signals? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's open up a conversation and learn from each other's stories. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your friends. Your support enables us to create more content about the fascinating ways people connect. Don't forget to check out the 2 linked videos I've included here for more insights. Thank you for watching, and remember, keep an eye out for those subtle signs in your future interactions. They might just lead you to something wonderful.